Today's episode is brought to you by Audible.com. Go over and get you a free audiobook 30-day free trial over at www.audibletrial.com/nerdcave. You can be picking up Timothy Zahn's new book, Thrawn. It's freaking awesome. Or you can get Ahsoka. You can get all these Star Wars books because everybody loves Star Wars. If you don't love Star Wars, what are you doing with your life? There's over 180,000 titles, though, to choose from. You can get it on your iPhone, your Android, your Kindle. And if you have an MP3 player and what are you doing with your life, you can get that there as well. So go over to audibletrial.com/nerdcave and grab you one of those new books. Get smart. We read at the Nerd Cave. We read. Build it beautiful. Now, this game I've been waiting for quite some time. I remember sitting in your bedroom at your mommy's house, your mommy's house, and talking about this a few years ago. And this game I'm just so excited for because it's coming from the developers of BioShock. Yes. And if you've never played BioShock, what are you doing with your life?
Preach.
Would you kindly play it? Horror title Perception gets a release date. The Deep End Games has announced that its horror title Perception now has a release date of May 30th, coming to the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. The title casts you as player Casey Thornton, a blind woman in a spooky mansion who must use her hearing and walking stick to provide visual cues using echolocation. She also has a smartphone as an aid. And you can check out the trailers and all of that, and it might make the top 5 new games of May.
This guy, because I know we've talked about this multiple times, the idea of this game is what intrigues me so much. Absolutely. That you're playing as a blind person.
Yeah.
And your echolocation, you got to be careful with it because guess what?
There's somebody coming after you. There's a demon.
Yeah.
A demon thing.
And you got to be careful. And, same with your walking stick. You use it, but you got to use it strategically, carefully.
Yeah. With great power
comes great responsibility.
Comes great paranoia.
But I'm excited for this game. This will probably be one of those games that I do get and try to sink as much time as possible into it.
I can't wait to get it. It's going to be phenomenal. It will be a streaming game for sure.
Oh yeah.
Derek asks, thoughts on Vivendi reportedly going to make a big move this year to acquire Ubisoft, and what will it mean for the company going forward? Would this have anything to do with Ubisoft not announcing their E3 conference time yet? So what are your thoughts? Vivendi has been hot and heavy after Ubisoft for quite some time, buying small shares up from people getting a bigger foothold with them. And it looked like Ubisoft had kind of pushed them back for a while, but like it says, reports are saying that this is going to be the year that they push in and try to get the rest, like a big controlling portion.
For me, Ubisoft has been kind of stuck in a rut. Mm-hmm. 'Cause, we really haven't seen anything.
It's just been kind of skins of everything. You've got The Division, you got Destiny. There's kind of the same thing. You have Tom Clancy, Wildlands. There's nothing really new, and then we haven't had any Assassin's Creeds, and those were just kind of iterations on themselves and everything.
It was just, hey, let's
Far Cry.
New coat of paint, and let's release a new Assassin's Creed. I think this could be good for Ubisoft.
Really?
Yeah, change sometimes will I guess breed success. So I it's hard to say because obviously we don't have a magic orb ball that's going to tell a crystal ball that's going to tell us.
Yeah, you don't.
Oh, apparently she does. So what can you tell us about? But I think that sometimes change can. I always look on the positive side of things. That's just how I am. Vivendi could come in and kind of reinvigorate Ubisoft because for the time Ubisoft had some of the greatest mechanics that we've seen, stuff that I love with Assassin's Creed, and I played Ghost Recon Wildlands. I've enjoyed those, but I think that they can come in and kind of change things up, keep what made Ubisoft great, but add on to them with a new, fresh idea.
Yeah. I agree. Vivendi, well, I agree that it could do that, but it could also sink the
Backfire.
company.
Yeah.
Vivendi currently owns 25.15% of Ubisoft, though it said recently as December it was not considering acquiring control of the company within the next 6 months. And down below, Game Informer put our take, so this is their words. It is a little strange that Vivendi, a company that is apparently struggling with its shareholder perceptions about poor leadership. It's citing Ubisoft's poor leadership as a reason why Ubisoft shareholders should support Vivendi's overtures. So it's going to be telling, kind of going with what they were talking, Derek was asking about E3. If it's a big enough concern for Ubisoft, then yeah, I could see why they would be kind of like, oh, what is E3 really going to happen?
Yeah.
A big thing that happened this week also, Toonami and Adult Swim gets the rights back for Big O Season 1. And Derek was asking, do you think they're going to make another season, or do you think there's going to be just reruns of that first season?
I've never watched Big O.
What? Allie, did you watch Big O?
I might have. What was it about? It has been so long since I've
About
watched
a big robot. And this guy, he's a rich guy. He's like Bruce Wayne. And
It sounds familiar.
he
It
has
does.
a butler, and then he has an android maid.
What does Big O look like?
I'm
Well,
gonna
that's the
look it
guy.
up.
Big O, like that's the
maid.
the maid
android
girl. Oh my god, I can't believe y'all have not seen that. Yeah, that's it. Like the big
okay.
robot. The robot.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
okay.
like they would like
Okay.
fight and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay. It's coming back.
Yeah, it feels familiar.
Feels familiar.
I remember.
My God.
Okay. Now that you sparked my memory, because I wasn't remembering with him, but I remember with the robot.
The robot.
The robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the robot definitely.
Robot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm curious to see what they do. I think for right now we're going to be just getting
Re-release.
reruns of the first season. Hopefully we'll get some good stuff and everything. But moving on.
Oh God! Don't do that. Bad.
Star Wars Battlefront 2, Jar Jar Binks could be a playable character. Star Wars Battlefront 2 developers won't rule out Jar Jar Binks as a playable character and offer new information on gameplay and story elements. Star Wars Battlefront 2 was officially unveiled at the Star Wars Celebration, which Derek went to, with a compelling trailer that promised a single-player campaign that expanded the multiplayer component.
Why?
That would include all eras I just looked up, of the franchise. The trailer teased iconic prequel and original trilogy characters, as well as newcomers like Kylo Ren. DICE have since confirmed that lots of more new characters will also appear in the Star Wars sequel.
Super excited about Kylo Ren and Rey.
Mm-hmm.
The only good thing about having Jar Jar
Would be to kill Jar Jar.
would be to just kill him over and over and over and
Poor
over
Jar
again.
Jar.
So like the Lego game.
Yeah, oh yeah. Like, I remember putting myself as Jar Jar just to keep jumping off the cliff. Or the
Oh yeah,
side.
yeah, because you had to get that achievement. That was back in the day. That was the achievement whoring days.
Oh yeah, we both been there.
Oh yeah.
But I don't even know why you would bring him back in.
He's not like a fighter, so I
No.
don't see what he would add to the game.
Like, I do. I think it's dumb because you have the people who play the game.
Mm-hmm. To play it, like to actually be competitive. and all.
Everybody, like you'll find very few people who are, huge Star Wars fans that be like, I just love Jar Jar. I
Amy
can't wait.
actually likes Jar Jar.
Well, is she a huge Star
No,
Wars
she's
fan?
not like. Well, she is a pretty big Star Wars fan.
Who?
Amy,
Oh,
your
okay.
sister,
I didn't hear who you said.
the woman that I am marrying.
Smart people. I'm just kidding. Most 90% of your people who are huge Star
Yeah.
Wars fans
Yeah.
hated George
Oh, yeah.
Lucas bringing in Jar Jar.
Yeah.
He was supposed to like appeal to the kids. Like that was the point of him.
Even kids hated him. I was a kid when episode
Yeah, we
1
were
came
9.
out. I hated him.
Yeah.
I remember going to the theaters and watching it, and I was like,
Misa dumb. I don't know why I did that.
Misa Jar Jar Binks, Misa your humble servant.
I didn't
You
say that it
saved
was
my
like,
again. I was just like, what is this?
I didn't say it was a smart or successful move. That's just what his purpose was.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it, Big Dan.
I don't know either. Derek also asked, with the first round practically over, save for Game 7 in the Clippers Jazz series, who do
Nobody
you
cares about that
have
series.
the winning these 2-round matchups? In the East, the Celtics versus the Wizards.
Talking about those two, I obviously
This
am
is
a
just basketball.
Wizards fan. Do NBA playoffs, but okay, never mind. That's good. The Celtics and the Wizards have bad blood between them, so I think
Baby got bad blood.
I think this is going to be a super physical matchup. I think it's going to go to at least Game 6 or Game 7. We're getting Ian Mahimi back, which is our backup center. He played with the Pacers last year.
Maniacs.
Sure. Well, we're getting him back, which will give us a big man that could go behind the Polish hammer, which he has a hammer tattooed on his bicep, which is really cool.
I like that.
Did you see the picture? The thing
Yeah,
that
yeah.
when he slammed and he goes, I was like, yeah. But anyway, I think it's
You're all about these people with hammers.
maybe, but I do think the Wizards take this because we're getting a big back, and we saw the Celtics struggle against I'm lucky to be in the playoff Bulls team.
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously,
Cavaliers
Cavaliers.
versus Raptors. I don't see the Cavs being...
DeMar DeRozan, I mean, great player. I like the Raptors, which is funny because I can't remember who they played in Game 1, but they were introducing the starting lineup for the Raptors, and they played the Barney theme song.
Yeah.
Died laughing. But I think the Cavs take it, and I think it's going to be Eastern Conference Finals, Wizards. They played the Bucks, that's right.
Yeah.
I think it will be Wizards and Cavs, and I think that will be a close game because the Wizards have had the Cavs number this year.
Mm-hmm.
They would have beat them 3 times if it wasn't for out of bounds.
3 times, or like, how many times did they beat them?
I think we split it 2-2,
Okay.
but we would have won 3-1. But like LeBron James' foot was on the out of bounds as he did a fall away 3-pointer that won the game for him. So it would have been.
Yeah, that's coming from a Wizards fan, that out of bounds.
It was, and like I mean, I would think it was a great game because me and my friends were talking about it. I'm not mad that they won. It was a great game, but I think it'll be a really good conference finals game because of how close it's been.
Yeah, Spurs versus the Rockets. I have the Spurs taking that one.
Dude, James Harden is playing out of his mind. He's my MVP this year over Russell
You
Westbrook.
think Pop's going to let this go?
I think this is the year we see the Rockets win, and I think the Rockets take this one.
Okay. Warriors versus Clippers or Jazz. I think the Jazz will lose, and the Clippers will take it.
I think it will be the Clippers.
But I think
it's
the Clippers are going to be so tired after going 7 games.
And they're old.
Yeah, and the Warriors are just going to run over them. And
I think it's going to be Warriors versus whoever wins out of Cavs Wizards.
yeah, I agree with that. I don't see, I think it'll probably be a matchup the same as last year, But hopefully, I want the Wizards to get a shot at it,
I would.
I want LeBron to get another ring, but I want the Wizards to finally get a shot at that thing.
I have lived in the shadow of
LeBron.
not LeBron,
You
but
have.
the Wizards being just a subpar team.
Yeah.
And years where we were well below the subpar teams. And just to go back to, I'd be happy to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, but I would be, giddy as a little schoolgirl if they were in the finals.
You are the little schoolgirl. That's what I've been told.
When I had long hair, it was always in pigtails.
Pocket full of stones.
Anyway.
Wrapping it up, last question comes from Nick Vikinghorn Caputo. Thank you, Nick, for supporting us over on Patreon.com, guys. You can go over to Patreon.com/NerdCave. Get this thing early.
Wiki,
Or
shout out.
you can go and over to YouTube.com/NerdCave Network. Day by day, segment by segment, it will be doled out for you in little bite-sized portions. And then on Friday, you get the whole whopping thing just right there at you.
What was that?
That was the whole whopping thing. Nick asks, how well will Guardians do next weekend?
I think they'll do great.
I think it'll knock it out of the park.
Everybody's already in love with Baby Groot. That's
Yeah.
who I'm super excited to see.
Yeah.
Obviously, Chris Pratt, Bautista. I think.
Yeah,
all
I
of
think
them.
it's all going to be amazing. So,
Guardians is going to knock it out of the park.
big Davy B, Beastie Boy,
I
Batista.
did watch Chris Pratt and Batista like paint each other within like 5 minutes. It was like a little team building thing. And Batista draws him as a star and everything. And like Chris Pratt is actually a really good painter.
Really?
And he was painting, and like Batista turned his around. And he's like, oh, that's really good. He turns around. He's like, damn, you're good at everything.
That's great.
I died laughing. And Batista was like, yeah, we usually paint each other in the nude, so this is kind of different for us. But yeah, I think it's going to be great. You need to watch. I'll find that video and tag
Okay,
it
yeah,
up.
send that to me, 'cause that would be great. Oh, wow. So that comes out next weekend. The Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale game is out as well. So if you're wanting some awesome Guardians of the Galaxy love and you really enjoy that franchise, go check that out. And the soundtrack's out as well.
It's beautiful.
So there you go. Guys, this has been episode 207 of the Nerd Cave Podcast. If you want to go support us, you can go over to Patreon, just like I said earlier, or you can go to audible.trial.something. Let's try that again. We go over to www.audibletrial.com/nerdcave and get a free audiobook download and a 30-day free trial. There's over 180,000 titles to choose from. Thrawn is freaking amazing.
I'm getting it
It's
this
just,
week.
it's just like that's what every time, like Mark Thompson and his just luscious voice, it's just like
It's beautiful.
oh, it's good, it's so
I'm
good.
uncomfortable.
And if I say this, Hasishi, do you know who that is?
I have a lot waiting for me.
I love Timothy Zahn.
He's a beautiful man.
He's so good. Go check out Robbie's interview with Timothy Zahn.
And Zach's interview is
Yeah.
also on there.
Yeah, so you go do all of that, guys. Thank you for watching. Please go ahead, hit that subscribe button. What are you doing with your life? You can get more awesome content like this day in and day out.
And go ahead and like and comment too of some of your favorite segments that we did.
Yeah, don't go one direction. Go the
Go
right way.
swift direction.
Yeah, that subscribe button wherever it's at. Guys, thank you for watching. This has been Zach
And Robbie.
and
Oh, and Allie. Yeah.
Yeah.
have a week. If you enjoyed that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want gaming content, you can go over to Nerd Cave Gaming right there. If you want to support us, you can check out Patreon right there. If you want more videos, check them out right here. Go ahead, pick one of them. I wonder which one you're going to do. If you're going to be cool, you'd pick any of them. All 4 of them. You'd be awesome.